This week, it's a week about new TV shows coming to a small screen near you. We get really excited that X-Men 97 Season 2 comes out this week. We get just as excited that Batman the Caped Crusader Season 2 comes out this week. And we talk about a handful of other fun shows coming to a streaming service near you. Welcome to the Infinite Taylorverse. Warning.
Red alert.
Ay, 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 ay!
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger!
That's the emergency alert.
This episode is full of spoilers for some of the latest and greatest nerdy movies and shows.
Spoilers.
Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Infinite Taylorverse podcast. I'm Billy Taylor.
And I'm Taylor Oxner.
And this week we're back to talk about all the fun things happening out there in the pop culture universe. But before we jump into any of that, Taylor, what have you been nerding out about this week, man?
So my kid and I started watching Invader Zim,
Yep.
and he thinks it, and it's so funny. I forgot how funny that show is. I've been really enjoying that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my nerding out is also watching shows with my kids. Oftentimes when an anime gets turned into live action, it's just not that good. But recently, the One Piece anime adaptation, I feel like it's pretty darn good. I enjoy it a lot. And having said that, season 2 of the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender came out this week, and I loved season 1. And that show is sacred to me and my family. So I had very high expectations. And there was, of course, that M. Night Shyamalan abomination of a movie a handful of years back. And I'm so kind and optimistic about movies, and that movie is just awful. It's horrendous. But the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender TV series on Netflix, I love it. It's really good. And it's not going to be beat for beat the exact same thing, obviously, when animation turns into live action. And again, when something that's, 26 episodes gets put into 8 episodes, you can't show every single fine little detail. You just can't. So take away some of these expectations. Live action's not the same as cartoons, and 8 episodes is not the same as 26. Take that away and just take it for what it is. I thought it was amazing. And all I have to say is the past week I've been nerding out about season 2 of the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender series because it was awesome. I binged it in 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, season 1 was 8 episodes. Season 2 was only 7. So it was a quick watch. But my kids love it. I love it. And that's what we've been nerding out about around here.
Right on.
Well, hey, let's talk a little bit about Marvel. Spider-Man Brand New Day. They finally released some images of Tombstone, and I think he looks awesome. Did you have
I
a
don't
chance
think
to
I
see
saw
it?
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, forgive me for not thinking of the actor's name at the moment, but it's the guy that played Tobias Whale on Black Lightning, and he just looks great. I'm excited to see how much or little he will be in this movie.
Yeah, it seems like there's so many characters. I'm wondering if we're just going to have like a montage fight
Right?
of him fighting different characters and re-establishing himself as Spider-Man or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this movie's going to be really, really super long.
Also, with that movie, Tom Holland recently had said in an interview with someone asked him, so there's nobody that knows who Peter Parker is because of Doctor Strange, right? And he was like, well, there may be one person that still knows. And everyone's like, okay. So it's got the fans speculating. The biggest theory right now is that it's Hulk, not Bruce Banner, but Hulk somehow remembers. And the other theory is maybe Jean Grey, because her brain is too powerful, just knows. But if you had to guess, what would you guess it would be?
I bet it's a villain.
Okay.
I bet it's something more nefarious.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it would be more interesting if a villain remembered, and that's, well,
Yeah.
maybe not. I don't know.
Someone mentioned there's this comic book, I cannot remember the issue, where Mephisto makes the whole world forget who Peter Parker is. except for some reason Hulk, not Bruce Banner, but Hulk remembers, and they think maybe they're going along with something like that.
Or what if it's the Punisher?
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Because he knows, I mean, Spider-Man knows who the Punisher is. I
Yeah.
guess everybody knows who the Punisher is, though. It's not really like he keeps a secret about his name.
Yeah, that's just another fun little tidbit. I can't wait to see what happens in that movie.
Yeah.
So the Avengers Endgame re-release that's coming before Doomsday comes this winter, they've put a name to it. They're calling it Avengers Endgame Encore, and it's going to have a different introduction, additional footage in the movie, and a new post-credits scene that you can only see if you go see it at the theater, which means they're probably going to get my money.
Oh, goodness.
I do wonder what they're going to throw in. My guess is that it has to do with, especially the ending part when Steve goes back in time to meet up with Peggy and live his life out. I'll bet some of that, and some of the returning the stones, maybe we'll see some of that stuff added.
Yeah, maybe.
And then the post-credit scene, since it's going to come right before Doomsday, I'll bet you it has to do with Doomsday.
Well, yeah, most definitely.
Another interesting Doomsday rumor, and this could be a Doomsday rumor or a Secret Wars rumor, is that we know Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is supposed to show up, but the big rumor is that something's going to happen that causes him to have the Iron Spider suit. And if that's true, that's kind of cool.
Okay, that is cool.
And all that speculation is coming from a ton of pictures of him released wearing a motion capture suit. And people are saying, well, his normal suit doesn't need that.
Yeah.
But we'll see what that means. What if there's a black suit moment and it kind of hops from Peter Parker to Peter Parker? That'd be kind of cool too.
That would be cool.
A few more future MCU rumors. There's a big rumor right now that Margot Robbie might be in the running to play Emma Frost in the MCU.
Okay.
I could see that, especially if they're not trying to go super young. I can totally see that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want her to be young because she
Yeah.
needs to be a headmistress.
That's true. That is true. The other rumor like that is that this actor named Jack Champion, who's in the Avatar movies, the Blue People Avatar, it sounds like he might be in the running to play Cyclops. And I wasn't sure who that was until I looked up his picture, and then I did recognize him from the Avatar movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's some good news. It's not out as of us recording, but as of you guys listening, X-Men 97 Season 2 is now out. I cannot wait to watch that.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm excited that they're doing the whole apocalypse thing.
Me too. So yeah, the first episode, go watch it, guys. You can, by the time you're listening. I cannot wait. And the final thing I have with Marvel this week, it looks like, and we've talked about this in the past, but Daredevil Born Again Season 3, we're going to be seeing some of the old gang back, some of the Defenders. We've already seen Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. We know they're back. But they just released some photos that showed Jessica Jones and Elektra fighting together for something.
Huh.
So that looks kind of cool.
It is interesting.
And it's the same woman that played Elektra back in the original Netflix series. So she's back, and that's cool.
Continuity.
Right? Well, over with DC, there's a lot going on. This past week, the Supergirl movie came out, and I went and saw it with my wife. And I gotta say, I loved it very much. I'm glad I read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow just to refresh my memory of that story. And this movie heavily takes that storyline. It's not a beat for beat adaptation, but the main bulk of this movie is that book. And it's really good. And of course, there's differences. Superman is not in the Woman of Tomorrow book. Lobo is not in the Woman of Tomorrow book. Things happen a little differently at different instances. But all in all, it's pretty much the same story. The climax at the end of the movie happens differently. But anyway, I loved it so much. And I'm getting a little done with all the bots online giving it so much hate. The bots and the bros. People were giving it hate before they even saw it. And that always is a huge red flag for me. It's so dumb. But anyway, none of the negativity. I loved it. I can't wait to see it again. My kids want to see it, and I'll probably let my older kids watch it. It's definitely not the same feel as Superman. There's a line in the movie, Supergirl, she says he sees the good in everyone, she sees the truth. This movie is a little bit darker than Superman was, but I loved it.
Well, good. I'm glad you liked it.
I'm going to need you to see it so we can talk about it. There was a trailer that came out this week for Batman Caped Crusader Season 2, and it features a little more Riddler, who looks very intelligent, but he's kind of a crime boss as well, which was interesting to me. It also features the Mad Hatter, who happens to be a woman in this adaptation, which is interesting as well. And then it also features the Joker at the end, and we didn't get Joker season 1, so I don't
So
know.
if the Mad Hatter's a woman, does that mean the White Rabbit is a woman as well too, or is it the White Rabbit a male?
I don't know. They didn't show that character, so maybe we'll find that out when this comes out. And it comes out July 31st. So again, you guys listening, you can go watch it. It'll be out. So I'm excited. We got some fun TV shows finally coming for the summer. In addition to the ones we've been watching, My Adventures with Superman's already out, so that's good. Some other DC news. I was real excited to see this one, but Absolute Batman is getting an animated series. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm excited for it.
That's so good. That book is so, so good. I've been loving all those Absolute books I've read. And we all know I'm a Superman guy, and I love the Absolute Superman book, but the Absolute Batman book is just so, so, so good. I can't wait to see an animated series of that. But with that, 2 other animated series they announced. There's going to be one called Joker Laugh Riot, and this one's going to be an anime that follows the Joker. So you know that's going to be pretty dark. And then they're also doing an animated crypto series. They didn't say if this was going to be kind of for kids or adults or anything in between. They didn't say about that one, but there's 3 new animated DC series coming, and I think that's going to be awesome to watch.
It's awesome.
Over with Star Wars, not a lot going on right now. We know that Star Wars Starfighter movie is in the works. Amy Adams plays a role in this movie, and she was just recently interviewed and talked about it. And she's not really allowed to say a whole bunch of anything, but she was asked about her role and what she can say. And all she said was, all I can say is it's a very small role, but it's very, very important to the overall Star Wars story. And
Okay.
I think that's kind of cool. It's got lots of nerds' brains going crazy trying to figure out who she is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A lot of fans want her to be the character Mara Jade, who was Luke Skywalker's love interest in the books way back in the day. But who knows? Who knows who it could be? Well, elsewhere out there in the pop culture universe, we just got some good news that Invincible was officially renewed for season 6 before season 5 is even coming out. So that's good news.
That's great news.
It's so good. I think I've mentioned this before, but part of me is a little bummed that I read all of Invincible last summer because my brain kind of knows where things are going. So on one hand, I'm happy because it was such a good book, but on the other hand, I'm sad that the show's not that big of a mystery.
Yeah.
Over at Netflix, the Gears of War video game is getting turned into a movie. I believe we've talked about that a little bit before, but that's in development now. So for fans of that, you got that movie coming pretty soon. Oh, for fans of the Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan movie series Rush Hour 4 is officially in development and it starts filming in July. So for fans of that, that's going to be coming before too long. I love those movies. Those are so funny.
I don't know if I ever saw the third one.
It's funny because I loved those as a younger person. And I think it was last summer. It was either last summer or maybe last Christmas break. I don't remember, but we watched all those movies with our kids. And the third one, as we're watching the third one, we realized, wow, this is way more adult than the other 2. So we kind of stopped that one, but they're so funny. Those 2 together are always hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, this was kind of cool. There is a Conan the Barbarian animated series coming out later this year, and it's coming from Cartoon Network Studios. So the channel, the network itself doesn't exist anymore, but they still have a studio making animated things. So I don't know if it'll be on Prime or HBO or wherever that'll wind up, but it looks really cool. It looks kind of the same style as Samurai Jack, if you ever watched that one.
Okay, that's cool.
And the same studio, Cartoon Network Studios, is also putting out a Ghostbusters animated series, and that comes out in 2027. I didn't see any images or word on what art style that'll be, but that could be fun.
I heard it's supposed to be pretty great.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I know when I was little, I loved the 90s Ghostbusters animated series.
Oh yeah, the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Let's see, with video game news, you guys, brace yourselves. GTA 6 is finally up for pre-order.
Yeah, it doesn't come out till November.
Yep, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out November 12th, and you can pre-order it now. And just because so many things are a cash grab, when November gets here, if you're a physical media person, you can only purchase it digital in November, and then a few months later, you'll be able to also purchase it physical. So,
Jeez.
yeah. But hey, all those memes about we got such and such before Grand Theft Auto 6, that meme is also about to no longer be applicable to things.
Yeah.
But hey, it's coming, and I know people have been wanting that for a long time.
Very long time.
Any wrestling news this week?
Night of Champions happened on Saturday, and the king
Oh,
and
nice.
queen of the ring got chosen by pinfalls. One was Obafemi won King of the Ring, and then Io Sky won Queen of the Ring. But the most craziest information that happened was there was the undisputed championship bout with Cody Rhodes, Gunter, and Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn, after 20 years, finally got the undisputed championship. So
Oh, nice.
congrats to that guy. He earned it. He deserves it. So that'll be a big deal. Who knows for how long he'll have it for, but I'm glad he has it now.
Sweet. Sounds like that was fun to watch.
It was definitely one of those that you're like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Throughout the whole entire time. It was like probably one of my favorite PLEs of the year. I mean, besides WrestleMania or whatever, but yeah, it was great. It was a 6-fight a PLE, which usually there's only 5 on the card. So that was cool. Yeah, and all the fights were really great that night.
That's awesome. Well, sweet. That's all the news for this week, you guys. Next week, our episode, we're going to be talking about some of our favorite summer movies and shows and maybe other things that we like to watch and do. And it's going to be a fun one. But as for us here at the Taylorverse, I've been Billy Taylor.
And I'm Taylor Oxner.
And come back next week, guys. Same Taylor channel, same Taylor time.
Bye.
Bye.